NFL Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and let's talk NFL football week 17, baby. Welcome to As the NFL Turns. I'm Dolph Jackson.
I'm Carlos Clayton from Educated Sports Talk.
All right, baby. We are in the building today. Hey, Jeremy will be joining us today. The one and only Coach Rock will be joining us. And y'all know when Coach come in here, baby, just hold on, baby. Cowboy being here, host of the Atlanta Falcons Fandemic, baby. The entire Come On In Sports Network family is in the building. Our brother Nonfiction, he's in the chat, baby. He'll be in the chat chatting it up with you all day, man. First of all, Carlos, man, how was your Christmas, man?
Hey, man, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. It was wonderful, man. As you get older, you realize Christmas ain't really for me. It's for the kiddos, you know what I'm saying? But seeing how happy they were, man, made me happy. That's all that matters, man.
Right, man. That's what it's about, man. All about kids, family, man, love, man, and just blessed to see another one, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Blessed to have those around you who you love, who you care about, man. And yeah, you're right, man. It's about the kids, especially when you see your kids growing up, man. And
oh yeah, going into the
start reminiscing, like, damn, man, my kids, like, I got 4 teenagers now, man. Damn it, well, it's adulthood right now, you know.
Oh, so, yeah.
So, hey, man, it's something to make you step back, man.
Reminisce a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you know, make you reminisce, man, about the good times, you know, things you did with the babies, you know. So, man, but look, man, let's get into this NFL, man. Listen, it started on Christmas Day, and it started, man, with one of the most fierce rivals in the National Football League, as it was the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. I almost said that last name, but pretty soon that last name may be back, man. So I'm just saying, there's a vote going coming down, baby. I think it comes back next year. But anyway, man, what was your thought on this Cowboys Commanders game?
Well, it was very unfortunate. It was one of those games that had nothing to do with the playoffs anymore. We thought the Cowboys a couple of weeks ago had a chance to, kind of make it interesting in the NFC East. But nonetheless, though, you played the game. One, I got to give love to Josh Johnson. I got to give love to the man. He's on this 2017. I'm lying. but he went out there, man, and he had a full week of preparation. And it showed to a certain extent to where, he's a third-string quarterback, but he's been there. He's done that. And I don't know. I want to give love to these old quarterbacks, man, the Phillip Rivers and the Josh Johnsons in the world coming in here on, like, short notices. And they're really, like, letting you know back in the mid-2000s, we had gods playing quarterback, if you know what I mean. We had a godlike football figures, Peyton Manning, and obviously Aaron Rodgers is still doing it to this day right now. But you had Phillip Rivers and Tom Brady and Drew Brees, and we had, like, you could tell, like, if these guys were in somewhat tip-top shape like a Phillip Rivers is, they can come in there and just with their mindset, man, be able to communicate and run an offense. So it was cool to see Josh Johnson out there. As far as the Cowboys go, they got the win. It wasn't how they wanted to, but a win is a win. So that's all that matters. And very unfortunate they kept that game close, but they got the dub. And then let's really talk about, because there's no playoff implications in this game. So pretty much all 3 playoff games on Christmas kind of had a low as far as, like, star power who was available. And the Cowboys, it's a game that on paper you saw it. You had to win that game, obviously. And Dak Prescott did his thing enough. And that's all it was, man. But the Commanders kept it close. That's all you ask for is a close game on these type of games that have no playoff implications.
Right. So, I mean, listen, Dallas jumped on Washington early. I mean, a touchdown on the opening drive. So the moment everybody remembers, of course, will be the 86-yard touchdown pass from Dak to Turbin. But that play made it 21-3. And from that point on, the Commanders were chasing the game instead of dictating it. And one thing that when you look into, when I was looking at this game, I was like, I don't know if everybody really paid attention to this, but the Cowboys ran 87 offensive plays in this game. The Commanders ran 41. So Let that sink in for a moment. 87 offensive plays to 41. That's not normal. That's not normal. Oh. I mean, that's a tempo takeover. And that led to Dallas controlling the ball for nearly 18 more minutes than the Commanders. So you got your defense on the field that long, man. They're going to wear down, And another thing I took for the game is Dallas didn't beat Washington by exploding. They beat them by exhausting them. Like I said, that time of possession, man, 87 offensive plays. Your defense is on the field. They're getting stressed. They're getting beat down. Every long drive, wore down that Commanders defense. Every first down, forced Washington to run their offense back up, to run their defense back on the field. That's how big plays lose their power. But again, man, good win by the Cowboys. But like you say, unfortunately for the Cowboys, the win does not do anything for their playoff hopes, as they have been eliminated from playoff consideration. And man, when the season started and when the schedule came out, everyone looked at this game as a possible NFC East game to decide who wins the NFC East, but most definitely to solve playoff position. But these teams are in the playoffs.
I said the same thing. I said as I was doing the scheduling, you're looking at it and you're doing your picks and predictions for your records. You're like, yo, this could be the game right here that can determine the NFC East. Because I had at one point both these teams, I had them at double-digit wins. Right. I had Washington at 12 wins. I had Dallas at 11 wins for the year, and so just unfortunate. But that's why you play the game, and everything from injuries to just not getting along. All that plays a part into the NFL season, and both these teams got a good bit of it.
Yes, they did. All right, family, we are being joined by two more hosts of As the NFL Turns. To my immediate left, you see him, Atlanta Falcons pandemic host, one and only.
What's going on, everybody?
What's in the building, baby? What's going on, brother?
Cowboy.
Hey, man, what's going on? We back in the building. What's up, chat? What's going on, brother?
All right, man. And, man, my big brother, you see him there under me, right under me. He got the G on, baby. He representing, baby, GSU, baby, Grambling State alumni, former football letterman at GSU, man. Coach Rock, the game has changed. Coach, man, what's going on, baby?
Man, you brought Cowboy before me, and I was like, man, he had my deepest sympathy, bro. Like,
oh no!
Come on, Rock, Cowboy. You got to say the best for last. You got to say the best for last.
Put Cowboy on the screen right quick, man. Look, man, for years, bro, I've been praying for you and your Atlanta Falcons team, bro. I'm hoping 2026 be the same year for y'all. Y'all gonna be shit and worse shit. The same outcome for the next 30 years, bro. But for me to you, man, Happy New Year. I love you, brother. I love you.
Man, I appreciate it. Same to you, brother. Same to you. I'm glad y'all, you were admiring the background and everything, but we'll welcome you back there, Coach. We'll welcome you back. I got a jersey for you, too.
At one time he had one of them things.
Hey,
he did.
I tell you what, if he comes back, I got a Jesse Tuggle jersey for him.
Oh. You remember that girlfriend you had? She said, I gotta get away from her. She ain't no good. And you never look back?
Hey, man.
Man, shout out to our brother Nonfiction in the chat.
What's going on, brother None?
What's on,
None?
Merry Christmas to you and the family, too, my brother. All right, man. That's funny, man. All right, man, let's move on. But before we go, man, Cowboys and Coach, man, let's get your thoughts quickly on this Cowboys-Commanders game.
Shout out to Jonathan McCausel right quick. He said, morning, fellas. What up, Jonathan?
What up, Jonathan?
Come on
in, brother. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Going to touch the birds. All right. I got you. Jonathan said, Round's going to touch the birds today, baby.
Everybody coming at them Falcons. Hey, man, we sought after. We
We got
this game,
Mother Pork Chops over Rice. What up,
Mother Pork Chops over Rice. That's a hell of a handle right there. That's all good right there. Mother Pork Chops over Rice, baby.
Yeah. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. Appreciate you. Love. Come on in. We also got Money in the building. Money AJ says, yo,
what up, Money? Come on in. Thanks for being here.
Hey,
Subscribe,
man,
baby. Hit that like button.
Thanks for showing love, Money AJ.
What's up, Money?
All right. Yeah, that is, that's a hell of a name. I love that, man. Mother Pork Chops over Rice, baby. You should put that gravy in, smothered pork chops and gravy over rice, baby. You just hit it like that, baby. But hey, man, action, man.
That's that go-to meal.
Appreciate it, Money. We appreciate you, man. I already did, my brother. Much love to you, man. All right, man. Listen, everybody in the chat, you a part of this, man. You know what I'm saying? When we picking these games, we want your pick in the chat too. Not just what we going with this. This is about us, bro. We family over here, man. That's how we rock, man. So, again, Cowboy, your thoughts on this Cowboys Commanders game, and we get coach, and then we'll move on to the next game.
All right. Well, this game here went about like I thought it would. Very close game. Didn't expect to see 87 something plays for the Cowboys, though. That's beyond crazy. But if that's what it takes to win, man, I mean, you have to do that. But I didn't expect the Cowboys to actually win, but I think I picked Washington win last week, I believe. But like I said, it went about like I thought it would. It was a close game. Dak Prescott, he's one of these guys that through the season he balls out, come down to the playoffs when things look to be in his lap and in his hands, and he kind of disappear. Things just don't quite go right for the Cowboys, especially against on division rivals. But shout out to Dak Prescott. He stuck my foot in my mouth, and it don't taste very good because I don't like the Cowboys. I don't even like speaking on the Cowboys. But hey, shout out to Dak Prescott for pulling the win out.
Got you.
You said Cowboy don't like the Cowboys.
Cowboy don't like the Cowboys, man.
What's strange is my wife's whole family are Cowboys fans. I mean, every last one of them.
On the crew. They sound familiar?
Yeah, you do. It's like your feet. Coach, your thoughts on the Commanders and Cowboys?
No, this gonna be short.
It really is, bro. I mean, the Commanders, we had high expectations for them, but they've been injured all year, man. And I mean, the Cowboys pretty much played a wounded duck team. And I mean, they just did what they were supposed to do. Very disappointed in the Commanders this year. I really thought they were going to be one of the teams that really pressing the NFC, but they had a lot of injuries and things just didn't fall that way. Last year looked like they on a good dose of Viagra, and this year looked like they can't get hard. So I don't know, bro. It's been a rough year for them, bro. But the Cowboys did what they were supposed to do, bro. When you got a wounded duck team, you take care of business, bro. You finish them off. So it's not much on that.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Now, can I talk about this one first, bro?
Let's go.
Man, at the beginning of the season, Coach, me and Coach were talking, and I said, Coach, I see everybody picking the Lions to once again be one of the top teams in the NFC. But, Coach, I told Coach, I was like, Coach, he lost their offensive coordinator and their defensive coordinator. You're not going to tell me that's not going to make a significant difference for that team. Coaching matters. And you saw that this year with the Detroit Lions. Coaching matters. They were not the same. Were they explosive offensively? Yes. Were they as explosive as they were when Ben Johnson was there? No. Was the defense better this year than it was with Aaron Glenn? No. You had Dan Campbell take over the play calling duties during the season. And when he did that, that was desperation. But this also goes to tell you and show you that when you have a team whose window of opportunity is open, you have to take advantage of it. It all goes back to that NFC Championship game. That call, I don't care what they say, that call by Dan Campbell is the reason that this team is in the position that they are in today. That call and the loss of their top two coordinators, and don't look now, but we go get to it. There's a new sheriff in the NFC North, baby. But that was my thoughts, gentlemen.
Yeah. Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie is just the man. He's doing the best he can.
Don't blame me, Charlie, man. I want to talk about the dang Vikings for a minute, man. The last month of the season, Brian Flores has got that team humming on defense, man. I mean, and it hasn't been talked about enough because their offense has been so porous because of the quarterback situation. But, man, that defense, if Brian Flores doesn't get some kind of shot, if not this year, hopefully next year, of being the head coach somewhere, this man has got that defense humming. I mean, they made the Cowboys and the Lions in back-to-back weeks in about a 4 or 5 game slate look like they had no clue what they were doing on offense at all. And that's only Brian Flores for you, man. I mean, I felt like they dictated the whole entire game, and you don't see that from defenses a lot, especially in a must-win game for the Lions. It was literally must-win, win and you stay in for another week. But man, it was almost like the Vikings defense knew what play was coming from the Lions offense, and you don't see that too often. I gotta show love to Brian Flores and that defense, man. They came out there and played one hell of a game against a desperate team in the Lions. That it didn't work out for them, man. So Merry Christmas to the Vikings for sure.
Yeah,
man. Really so.
Thoughts on that, Cowboy?
Yeah, man. I mean, the story of the game was the defense, like you said, Los. That I mean, you talk about 6 turnovers. Harrison Smith, the veteran, that veteran safety, he had a Christmas Day performance, one that you look for when you want to give up your Christmas to watch football. He gave a legendary performance. He had an interception, 3 pass breakups, 2 tackles for loss, a sack. I mean, talk about a turkey leg. Turkey leg, he gets the Christmas present, he gets the whole Christmas tree, he gets Santa's old clothes. I mean, he gets everything. But the defense was the story of the day, man. I mean, you couldn't ask for more better. Like you said, shouts out to that defense.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
I'm seeing Coach Rock got that drink in his hand. Hold on, Coach. It might be a little too early for all that now, Coach. Hold on, baby.
It ain't too early.
It ain't too early for Coach. Your quick thoughts. Hey.
Shout out to you, Coach.
Coach, Brian Flores, man. He's got a defense humming, man. You think he get a shot sometime this year or next year to be a head coach again?
I really felt he should have got a shot last year. You could see the signature all over his hands, all over that defense. It's physical. It's very disciplined defense. And, I don't know. I don't want to use the color or the race in this thing, but the brother made a mistake, which was, to me, a learning curve from him in Miami. And I don't know if that's being held against him right now, but the guy should be a coach, man. And, sometimes, lessons in life teach you shit, bro. And I think it taught him how to be a better person, a better human being, a better coach. And I'm just hoping that the NFL, because of his skin color, and I hate to always go to that, but it doesn't be something that hinders him from getting another opportunity. Because if anybody deserves a shot, he is the man that deserves a shot, right? And I'm just hoping he gets another opportunity. Whoever hires him gonna get one hell of a coach, and you're gonna get a physical, disciplined, hard-nosed team that's gonna play Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. So I'm hoping this brother gets another opportunity, man.
Yeah. It's funny we mentioned his name. It's not real funny, but it's not strange that we're mentioning his name as a head coach, because his name right now is being shouted from the rafters of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I mean, his name is being called out. We want him. But where we are with Raheem Morris, we know we're not going to get rid of him unless something strange happens, because we've hired a new consulting firm to come in. I don't know why, but Arthur Flank is probably washing his hands of it. But his name is being shouted out. Everybody's calling for Brian Flores. So But hopefully it turns out, that we do bring this man in as a head coach. I mean, like Coach said, he should have long been, gotten his another shot at being a head coach.
Yeah, and before we move on, man, first of all, the offense for the Vikings was nothing to write home about. Let me just say that first of all. All right, don't sit up here and act like Skull Nation. Don't sit up here and act like the offense was off the chain, because it wasn't. It was ugly,
horrendous.
It was horrendous. All right, but one thing that did happen that we need to talk about is that Justin Jefferson next week needs 27 receiving yards to pass the great Randy Moss for the most yards through their first 6 seasons in the NFL by any player. Right now, Jefferson's at 8,349. Randy Moss in his first 6 seasons had 8,375. Now he should have and could have been past this season, but the horrible play at quarterback for the Vikings has hindered him this season.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say something that Skull Nation may not like, but I got inside sources. Justin Jefferson, if things don't look better under center, may start looking around the league. I'm just saying.
I can see that happening.
Hey, bro, hold on 1 second, bro. Bring that back to Dolph, bro. Bring that back to Dolph. Bring that back. Say it, bro. I'm telling you, everybody on here, I need 500 of y'all to get on here right now. Get this nigga clean. Look at this dude, man. This nigga clean as Stephen A. Smith. I need a nigga to blow him up right now. I want Stephen A. Smith on this show, bro. This nigga clean as Stephen.
Let's go.
Some love, man. Stand up, bro. Let him see you, baby. Let me see you,
man.
I'm good, man.
Hey, the only thing I can say about this right now is you look real good in that red, bro. You look real good.
but it ain't for that behind you.
He done messed it up already, bro.
Yeah, he done messed up the ball. But he killed
I got to double my shot now, bro. I need to double a shot now, bro. You know, shot, bro.
Hey,
he stole him over, though.
A lot of folks
he stole him over, bro.
Hey,
he stole everything from us. Still our players, our GMs, and still everything from us. They want everything.
You look like Arthur Blank. All you need is that jacket.
Off the blank. Hey, look, just give me the check.
You sounded like Dracula. Man.
Just don't go in Lennox Mall and buy. Do not go in
Lennox Mall. No. Stay away from Lennox Mall. Stay away from Lennox.
All right.
Hey, let's go on to our next match now. The last game of Christmas, man. Obviously, the Chiefs without Pat Mahomes. And, man, could this have been the last home game for Travis Kelce as they fall to the Broncos 20-13. It was almost like what I expect from the Broncos all season is, hey, we play down the competition, but we still find a way to win the game. And Bo Nix, Mr. Fourth Quarter again, came through for the Broncos as they get a 20-13 victory. And the Broncos now trying to solidify themselves as the number 1 team in the AFC. Your thoughts on this game real quick? How about you, Dolph?
Well, first of all, the Broncos didn't beat the Chiefs with flash, and they didn't beat them with a lot of highlight, big time plays, man. They beat them with control. And if you watch the scoreboard, you know what I'm saying? If you watch the scoreboard, you missed the entire story. First, let me tell you exactly why Denver won this game. Volume, patience, and leverage. Denver ran 71 offensive plays. Man, don't this sound familiar? Kansas City ran 42. That's not a stat. That's domination. So you have to offensively, you have to give your defense some form of rest, man. You cannot allow your defense to be on the field basically for 3.5 quarters.
Yeah. And
without they go well down, man. They go well down. You cannot win football games when the other team controls the ball, controls the tempo, and controls your oxygen. and basically that's what happened in that Kansas City drive. And look, Denver's longest play of the night was 23 yards. This was an ugly ass game. The Chiefs' longest play was 14 yards. 23 yards and 14 yards. Here's what scares me about them, that offense. We know they got a championship defense, but in the playoffs, can number 10 raise his level of production and play in the playoffs to lead this Broncos team to the Super Bowl? The defense is there. Yeah. It's on Bo Nix. And again, 23 yards with the longest player in the night. It don't matter how you win, as long as you win. But in a couple, 2 weeks in the tournament, if they don't have the number 1 seed, 3 weeks for them in the tournament, it's going to be really difficult for them to advance with an output like we saw against Kansas City.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you Saints fans, y'all know all too well how coaches, you know, he exploits team weaknesses. And Sean Payton went on and he saw how, like Coach, like Dolph just said, he saw this team wearing down. He saw that defense wearing down. So what did he do? He relied on his depth players who were fresh on the bench, you know, to come exploit their weaknesses. Play after play, you couldn't ask more from what Sean Payton has done, and he's going to be the catalyst behind Denver even going forward after they don't clinch this AFC championship.
I think obviously from a Denver standpoint, you know, a win's a win, and you take it how you want to. But I agree with Dolph. I mean, we're going to see how the playoffs come in but one thing I will say about Denver is they although they play down the competition, they also play up the competition as well. So I think they'll be ready. You know, Mile High Stadium, if they can go ahead and finish these last 2 games off of the season and get that number 1 seed, they'll be a tough cookie to play against anybody, man. When you go down to Mile High Stadium in January, you know, that's gonna be a tough place to play at. So I know one thing about them is they've done it all. They've seen it all. They've been down by 17 late in games and come back and won. We've seen it all now. So as long as they always had that belief system to keep grinding, this Broncos team, regardless, will be scary. As long as you bring that defense into the picture, Bo Nix's clutchness in the second half for some reason always comes through. We'll see what happens with Denver in playoff time. But they got to win these 2 games right here to go ahead win this last game. Excuse me. To go ahead and be crowned AFC number 1 seed. Right. Coach, your Chiefs, Coach. What's up with them, man?
Let me say this, bro. Travis Kelce, thank you, bro. If this was the last go around, thank you. The other thing I want to say is what? Five trips to the Super Bowl. What's the last 7-8 years? 3 wins, 2 losses. All good things come to an end for a short time. So we're gonna get a high draft pick. We're gonna retool this thing, and the Kansas City Chiefs will be back, bro, stronger than ever within 3 years, bro. So kudos to Travis. If that was it, bro, and this the last go round, thank you. But all I said. We will be back, baby. We will be back, baby.
Right off the screen, man. Right off the screen, man. The kingdom has fallen. It's over. Damn it, it fell.
It's 3 and out. Let's get him.
We got Jeremy in the building from Come On Bills. Jeremy, what's up with it, brother?
What's going on, Jeremy?
You muted, baby. You muted.
That mute button gets you every time. How we doing, man?
What's going on?
Merry Christmas. That go my dude right there. That's my man there, bro.
Merry Christmas.
That's my
Those
man.
poor Chiefs. Travis Kelce is going to be celebrating Christmas at home next year.
Oh,
man. Look, I'm putting everything on y'all this year, bro. Don't let me down. I'm riding with y'all this year, man.
Oh, shit. Kiss the day.
See, there we go. Now coach is coming to the dark side now.
There you go.
Jeremy, that ain't a good thing. I'm telling you.
I mean, that's true. That is true.
That Josh Allen, huh?
Remember, every time he don't pick y'all on this show,
it hasn't worked out so well.
Y'all had a bad Sunday. I'm just saying.
Hey, it's like a broken clock. It's got to be right eventually, right? Twice a day.
Right. It's gotta be, bro. We gonna rewind this until we get it right, bro. We gonna get it right, though.
All right, Dolph. Let's get it jumping, baby.
All right, man. Well, it's time, baby. It's time for what? Carlos, it's time for the turning point, baby. Let's get it, man. Let's touch down on it, baby. All right. The Chicago Bears, man. The rise of the Chicago Bears. Let's talk about this. First of all, this right here is the turning point. I'm Dolph Jackson. Thank you for joining us. But shout out to the Windy City, baby. For years, the Chicago Bears were a punchline, a franchise stuck in neutral, a franchise searching for identity, a franchise living off history instead of building a future. Oh, but yesterday, baby, everything changed as they went from worse to first. That's right. The Chicago Bears are NFC North champions. Let that sink in. They didn't back into it. They didn't luck into it. These Chicago Bears, they earned it. And when the Green Bay Packers lost, the door didn't just open, the Bears kicked it down. And it all starts with the architect, the head coach. This turnaround starts with one name, head coach Ben Johnson, a first-year head coach who didn't inherit excuses, but instead he built structure. He brought clarity, he brought accountability, he brought a modern vision of football that fits this roster. This is not a team guessing anymore. This is a team that knows exactly who it is. Got Brooks in the background, the quarterback. And then there's Caleb Williams, a young franchise quarterback who didn't just survive his situation, he thrived in it with Ben Johnson. Under Ben Johnson, Caleb Williams has grown up fast. He's made better decisions. He has better command. He has better pause in big moments. That's coaching, meaning talent, not getting in the way. Now let's talk about the other side of the ball, the defense. Because this, my friend, may be the single biggest reason for the Bears turnaround. The Bears defense doesn't just stop you, they take the ball away. That starts with one of the best defensive minds in football and defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen. This defense plays fast, they play angry, they play opportunistic. They flip games with turnovers and they flip momentum with pressure and their identity. And here's the part that nobody wants to deal with when January comes around. You have to face the Chicago Bears. The Bears run the football and they run it with bad intentions. They're one of the most punishing running games in the National Football League. This team will line up and dare you to stop them. You know what's coming. They make no bones about it. They're coming straight at you. What are you going to do about it? So far this season, not many teams have been able to do anything about it. Now, the transformation, why this is real. This isn't smoke. This isn't a fluke. This is sustainable football. And here's why. You have a head coach with vision, a quarterback with confidence, a defense that hunts the football, and a running game that wears you down. That's not just how you win divisions, my friends. That's how you win Super Bowls. That's right. That's how you enter the playoffs as a problem. And make no mistake about it. The 2025 Chicago Bears in the playoffs, they gonna be a problem. The Bears are not happy to be in the playoff. They're not just celebrating the banner. The Bears are serious contenders. And yes, this is a team with a real path to the Super Bowl. So in closing, family, this season wasn't about fixing the Bears. It was about revealing them. From worst to first and feared, this was the moment. This was the turning point. I'm Dolph Jackson.
Say, bro. I don't know if it was the drink or it was the music, but without talking about the Bears, a guy just woke up and got his virgin broke last night, bro. That shit.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Oh, man. The Bears going to be the first team with their ass home in the playoff, bro. But it was good, though. It was good.
Real talk, man. You got to talk about the turnaround, man. Did any of us see this going into the season?
I don't know. Maybe there was some music, bro. But you had me there, bro. Like, and man, you were just sitting there using your hands and stuff, and shit. Like, man, look at Dog, bro. Dog getting animated with this shit now.
Oh man,
Coach is just
drawing you in when he.
Hey, well, look, I did my job.
Did the job.
Damn good job.
Did the job.
Hey, let's break down why the Bears are now being talked about as a fear team. They have officially been the NFC North champions with the Packers loss last night to the Baltimore Ravens. Mr. Derrick Henry, 216 yards rushing, 4 tutties in that thing. If you have him in your fantasy like I do for your championship, you won, baby. You won. Let's break it down. No Lamar Jackson, no problem for the Ravens as they dismantle the Packers 41-24. Snoop was in the building, not Snoop Dogg. Not Snoop Dogg at all, man. Their quarterback, man, showed some grit and some grind as well. They did a good job in this game. Start with you, Jeremy. How'd you feel about the Ravens mollywopping the Packers?
I mean, it was one of those, you got 2 backup quarterbacks playing. You knew Henry was going to get the ball. The question is, when he gets the ball, can you stop the man, right? And the Packers could not stop him for anything last night. And credit to Malik Willis. I love Malik Willis. He tried to keep that game close. He tried to keep that team on his back. But Derrick Henry, when that man is on, there's not a bigger, stronger, more productive running back in the game. And you knew he was going to get the ball and just had to try to stuff the box and stop him. But man, he's the king for a reason.
Cowboy, your thoughts on the Ravens and the Packers matchup?
I'm with Jeremy there. I mean, once Henry gets started, man, there's no stopping him. And he was due for a game. I mean, you talk about one of the most prolific backs in the game. I mean, without Lamar, he had to step up. And you know, he's one of those backs that he goes missing for a couple of games. Next thing you know, he becomes a MVP lookalike candidate. But you talking about he wore down that Packer front, 95 rushing yards, physical 4-yard touchdown, in a pivotal fourth down touchdown in the third quarter. And it was due to happen, man. He was down. It was bound for one of those games, and that was it against a very good defense.
Hey, Coach, I don't want to be that guy, Coach, but we got to talk about. It's not a coincidence. Lamar Jackson's out for this game, and all of a sudden, the Ravens kind of want to quote unquote prove they can run the football with Derrick Henry. My man ran it 33 or 35 times, something like that. It's got to be a season high, obviously. What's your thought? Is this a Lamar Jackson issue or is it a John Harbaugh issue? What's going on?
Let me thank all of y'all, bro, for giving Coach a good laugh this morning, bro. Man, y'all sitting here talking about Baltimore like they really gonna do something, bro. This team been pretending to be a football team for about 8 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if they get in the playoff, they're going to be out, bro. So let's start pretending like this really a real football team. This somebody that's impersonates. I don't know who the hell they impersonate, bro, but they make you think they one thing, and when they get to the playoff, they like Cinderella. Not one shoe come off, both shoes come off. Bro. So, that's how, man, killing shit about Baltimore, man. They've been pretending for the longest that they like really a football team, and they really ain't shit, bro.
Now to that coach, I don't think that nobody was saying that they'll go in and place in the football in the playoffs, but it was just a good game for them. I mean, nobody picked them to win against, especially without Lamar. But as of late, Lamar has not looked like the Lamar that everybody expects him to be.
But what I'm saying, we've seen all season good games.
Yeah.
But when it counts, where are they? This is where I'm at with Baltimore. Me and Dolph had this a while back. I'm tired of them being impersonating this team during the regular season, and then when it counts, they're nowhere to be found, bro. I'm done with them in the regular season. Show me what you do in the postseason. I'm done with the regular season.
Yeah, consistency counts, though, right? I mean, it happens. It's one of those things that people are not finding in the NFL, whether you're a fan of that team or not. Consistency is one of those things that's going to keep you. And this is one thing that has bit the Cowboys. You get into the playoff one year, and then next year you look like you're going to win it all, and the following year you go out first round. So consistency is key, and that's what has bitten Lamar and the Vikings.
Yeah, man. Man, like who was that? Neo Mall say it's definitely coaching and play calling issues in Baltimore. Jim Harbaugh is long overdue to get fired. How many times we're going to sit here and blame the players, which of course they get the majority of the blame because they're out there on the field, but who's leading them? Who forgets to run the ball in the playoffs? Who forgets he has Derrick Henry on his team in the playoffs? Jim Harbaugh. If you're the head coach and your offensive coordinator is not giving one of the greatest running backs in the history of the national football the ball in one of the most crucial games of all in your entire season, the playoffs, which you bought him to Baltimore for to help take the load off Lamar Jackson, you have one of the most exciting, electrifying quarterbacks with the ball in his hand in Lamar Jackson, and you got Derrick Henry, but yet and still, every time we get in the playoffs, it's a no-show for Derrick Henry. But not because of Derrick Henry, because of coaching. And Jim, has John Harbaugh been successful? Yes. The man, has he been to the mountaintop and brought it home? Yes. Okay. But the thing is this, enough is enough, man. He keeps failing this team, man, in the playoff. And like Coach is saying, they get to the playoff. Oh, what are we supposed to expect for them? Are we expecting them to make the AFC Championship game? I'm not. And by the way, that defense ain't what it used to be. So that's where I'm at with that, man, because you get to where you are as being a fan of football and understanding that for the last 8 years, like Coach has said, the window was open. You got Lamar Jackson winning league MVPs. They make the big signing with Derrick Henry, and they go absolutely nowhere. They just give a straight dud in the playoff, man. And I can only imagine the frustration of that fan base, man. Like, and every time each offseason, you always hear those on the big network say, man, they may have the most talented or one of the most talented rosters from top to bottom. But guess what? It never translates to on the field, especially like Coach said, when it matters the most in the playoffs.
But I'm going to have to go back to what you said a couple of weeks ago, Dolph. And at some point, you got to hold the players accountable. Because how many times have we seen the Vikings in control of their own destiny, and you see them falter by either Lamar Jackson can't find reasons why he can't hold on to the football, or Derrick Henry can't find a reason why he can't hold on to the football late games. So sometimes you have to look at the players being able to, hold themselves accountable too. Because, I mean, like you said, you talk about an offense that's stacked with talent. I mean, Derrick Henry, number one, just talk about that. You talk about one of the best, if not the best, running back in the league right now. And then you talking about Lamar Jackson, who has been one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league for years. I mean, at some point you got to put the ball in their hands. I mean, we've seen plenty of times where Lamar fumbled the ball on game winning plays, and Derrick Henry fumbled the ball, or the line can't stand up, the receivers can't see the reason to catch the ball. But at some point you got to hold the players accountable.
I hear that, most definitely. That's right. And our last game on Saturday, we talk about Texans and Chargers. The Texans get a 20-16 victory over the Chargers. That was a defensive-minded game from both fronts. Shout out to both these teams playing hard. That's my kind of game, honestly. But the Texans are the ones who delivered a win, and now they have eliminated the Indianapolis Colts from the playoffs, and the Chargers have pretty much eliminated themselves from the AFC West title, which now belongs to Denver, the first team outside of Kansas City in 10 years to win that division. Your thoughts on this ball game? Start with you, Jeremy. Houston and Chargers. And is Houston going to be an actual problem in the playoffs?
I mean, I said it last week. I stand by it. Houston's that team I don't want to see in the playoffs. Like, regardless of where the Bills end up in seeding, and I hope we don't have to play them first round. And honestly, if they do make the playoffs, I hope somebody else knocks them out. That defense is just nasty. CJ was looking great first half. Second half, not so much, but still. I mean, the guy's a hell of a quarterback. He's got a great team around him. They've learned how to rush the ball again this year. And that defense, man, they are dynamite. They will find ways to beat you. They'll find ways to make you beat yourself. And I just continue to be impressed every time I watch that team. And the Chargers, man, just disappointed for them. On paper, that team looks great. They got all the talent, and they just can't seem to ever put it together. So hats off to the Texans, but man, I really hope we don't see them in the playoffs.
They say Chargers be charging, right? That's that old phrase. The Chargers be charging. They had 2 out of 5 in the red zone. Talking about 2 touchdowns, and of course those missed field goal opportunities from Dicker, the kicker. We don't ever see that often. Of course, the drop passes that led to interception. So yeah, the Chargers really messed themselves up in that ball game. But the Texans defense, they make you do that. They make you overthink the little things, right? And it's almost like every play they're in the backfield causing havoc. Now we know that Herbert's a really good quarterback, and he made some outstanding plays himself in that matchup. But man, shout out to the Texans, and I agree with you, Jeremy. I don't want to see Houston either. I don't care who it is, whether they're on the road. This is the first time I felt like, this team, if they don't win the division, they still have a chance on the road to beat somebody. So I'm liking what I'm seeing right now from this Texas squad. Obviously, the Chargers, they charged that game. How do you feel about them, Cowboy? Are they still like playoff contenders in your championship contenders in your opinion?
I think they still contenders. This is one game that actually surprised me, but. With any team that jumps out with that much momentum, in the first 6 minutes of a game, 14 points, and despite Abraham with his broken hand, 236 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, he just couldn't catch up. I mean, especially when you have your facing a defense like the Texans had going. I mean, he was sacked 5 times. I mean, that's one thing that any team will suffer behind. Once you build that momentum in the first quarter, it's very hard to catch up. You're talking about 6 minutes into the game, that critical red zone interception that happened. I mean, the Texans defense just stood up. I mean, they was ready to play that day. And it's like Dolph was talking about it earlier, that physicality, when you especially this late in the season, playoff time, that's what's going to win you the championship, defense.
Amen to that. We also got folks from India showing love. We got Shubham Narayan. Says hi from India. Welcome.
So,
come on in.
I got a question for everybody.
What up, Coach?
I got a question for everybody, and I just want to hear your opinion. So, when D'Amico Ryans took over this team, we saw the Texans become one of the strongest teams. They made a nice run in the AFC playoff. Last year, they fell off a little bit. Yeah, the quarterback get hurt. Now they're one of those teams that nobody really wants to play. So moving forward with D'Amico Ryans, if they don't make the AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl, and you look at all the pieces that he has added to this defense and offense, do you feel like they've reached their ceiling with D'Amico Ryans as the coach?
I'll start with you first, Dolph. How you feel about that?
No, the problem with the Texans And there's someone who's in the chat who said Texas is gone. Larry Watts 30. And Larry, this is a question for you. The Texans will not win the Super Bowl. They got Super Bowl caliber defense. They will not win the Super Bowl because of C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud has gone in reverse. From that rookie season, he has not gotten better. Where has he improved? Nowhere. He continues to make bonehead decisions. I don't know what's happened to this kid. I don't know if it's the change of offensive coordinators, quarterback coach, or whatever, but this is not the same C.J. Stroud that took the league by storm. To me, he has gone backwards, and basically the last 2 years has been stuck in neutral. To me, he is not elevating the players around him. He is not making them better. And I believe in the playoffs, just like I believe with the Broncos and Bo Nix, it's going to come down to those two quarterbacks because both of them have at their disposal two Super Bowl caliber defenses. But it comes down to these young quarterbacks. Will they be able to make the necessary plays and avoid making the big crucial mistakes that can cost them the game? But to answer your question, Coach, I think DeMeco Ryan comes back. I think they got to get C.J. Stroud gone.
Okay. Jeremy.
I mean, I'll say this. I don't think DeMeco Ryans has hit the ceiling yet. I think they're on their way. I think there's still potential on this team. I think it's been a weird year for the Texans, but I look at the way they're playing now. And I agree with Dolph 100%. You saw two very different C.J. Strouds in that game, first half and the second half, right? And I do agree he is, I don't know if I'd say he's regressed. I'd say he hasn't taken that step forward for sure. And by now you should start to see that. But he's got the pieces around him. I think you add another offensive player or two, they can really take that next step. But as long as they've got Stingley Jr., they've got Anderson, that team has tons of potential. And I think Ryan still has a very much Super Bowl contender. I don't think it's this year, but next year I could see that team if they add another piece or two. And C.J. Stroud plays like he should be going into year 4 at that point. That's a really dangerous team. But I think a lot of that's going to rely on C.J. and kind of what he does. Do you get the first half C.J. or do you get the second half C.J.?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm agreeing with Jeremy. I feel like they haven't reached their ceiling yet. I feel like this team's, I think Stroud, we talk about Stroud, and his inability to play the quarterback position at a high level to get them where they want to be. I'm saying this, he's got to play mistake-free football. Let your defense and that running game do the talking in the playoffs. And I feel like just don't make any mistakes. And if he could do that, this team can go far. And then hopefully they can get their ceiling further on later on in maybe next year or the year after that for sure. But I feel like this team right now, they just need their quarterback to not make any mistakes. And you can ask Stroud to do that. And if he does do that, man, that defense is so damn good. And their running game with Marks and Chubbs has been looking better as the year has gone by. I like this team, and they could win it all this year. I know it sounds crazy and absurd, but it's the first time, and they won the South the last couple of years now, and they won their first round playoff matchups at home, and then got beat down on the road next in the divisional round. I feel like this year, whether they're at home or the road, they can go out there and beat teams and be competitive. And I feel like if you blink, this team can find themselves in the AFC Championship game. How they're playing, so that's one team you do not want to see at all in this particular playoffs at all.
So, Dolph, what is your window with C.J. Stroud? How many more years you give him till you feel he maximizes where he needs to get to?
Entire rookie contract and the 5th-year option.
Okay.
You pick up that 5th-year option. If he hasn't, like Jeremy said, if he hasn't taken that next step, maybe he's hit the ceiling. Maybe he's all he's going to be right now, which is not a bad quarterback, but is it a quarterback to take your franchise to the promised land? I don't know.
Okay.
Only time will tell.
I mean, but we're splitting hairs here. I mean, if you think about it, right? Like we're talking about a quarterback that's got us to the playoff the past 2 years, right? Like, so it's not like C.J. Stroud is playing so terribly that he's hurting his team.
Right.
He's just not playing at the level we would expect, a rookie of the year to take that next step.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with Jimmy on that one. I like that. All right, let's go on to our Week 17 matches now, man. We got a good one, y'all. So strap on, as Rico Dotto would say. Strap on, y'all. Seattle Seahawks. Right now, the road goes to Seattle. If they can win their last two matchups, they will be the number one seed in the NFC. But they got to go through a really Jekyll and Hyde Carolina Panthers squad. We don't know on any given day what Panthers team we're going to get. I will start with you first, Cowboy. Seahawks, Panthers, man. Who you got to win this matchup and why?
I mean, as my description, my title says, that it's the NFL. It continues this Week 17, right? So you never know what you get. The NFL is right where they want to be. You know, nobody has a definite winner of any game coming in. But the way the Panthers have been playing here as of late, you would think this would be a sure win for the Panthers, right? But you look at how the Panthers defenses have played, right? When they're expected to win, they don't. When they don't, when they are winning, when you expect them to lose, they show up and they win. And it has been shown as of late. But this is one of those games you're playing against a very tough team on both sides of the ball. So which one of these Panthers teams is going to show up? I'm taking Seattle on this one. I'm looking at a very close game, though. It's going to be a shootout. But I'm taking the Seahawks on this one.
Hey, your opinion, Jeremy, who has to have the better game to win, Bryce Young or Sam Darnold?
Sam Darnold. I feel like they're playing for more. I feel like Sam Darnold still has this inevitable monkey on his back of is he that quarterback that everyone thought he was going to be as a first-round pick? You know, he showed in Minnesota how he could play. Obviously, the playoffs didn't quite go as planned. And now you come to Seattle, right? Whole new world you're in, new team, whatever. And he's yet again found a way to elevate that team. But the question is can he still win those games when he needs to? And that was the problem in the knock he had in the playoffs was, can he show up during those big games? And this is one of those, right? They got to win out at this point. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think Seattle wins this, but I think it's going to be a fun, exciting game to watch for a 1:00 game because Bryce Young's been playing very much like a much better quarterback we were hoping to see. In that inevitable, is he tall enough to play Kyler Murray, Bryce Young kind of comparison? But he's showing he can do it. It's not the height that matters. It's can you make the plays happen? And man, it's going to be a fun game.
Coach, your thoughts on this game, man? And does Sam Darnold have
man? Dolph, you remember in the backyard they used to have dice games, bro? Shoot dice. And this is what this remind me of with Carolina, bro. They used to have this old man, and he used to come about $20, bro. Nobody gave him a chance. And that old man used to beat all them dudes and walk away with all the money in the dice game. And that's just how I feel like about Carolina, man. When you look at them, nobody gives them a shot. It's like they're playing with house money, bro. And they just scrappy, and they just play, and they just find a way to win. They're just playing with house money, bro. And it's just a scrappy team, bro. They just scrappy. They just don't quit, And you look at it on paper, and it's easy to say Seattle, but I'm going to Carolina, bro. They're just playing with house money, bro.
Now, I agree with you, Coach. I'm going with Carolina as well. My main thing is Sam Darnold. These are the games where we expect him to rise up to the competition and do something, and he always falls. I hope he proves me wrong, but I'm going with Carolina with that running game. Time possession will be crucial, and I think they find a way to win. Everyone's saying shootout. I'm going with an ugly game. I'm going with Carolina to win this one. I'm going to say 23-17 over Seattle. Your thoughts, Dolph?
All right, so in this contest, we have two quarterbacks that thrive with the ball in their hand late in the game. Bryce Young leads the NFL with 10 game-winning drives in the full quarter overtime since the start of the 2024 season. And Sam Darnold is tied for second with 9. Bryce Young has 12 career game-winning drives, which are the most in the NFL since he entered the league in 2023. Only Justin Herbert with 13 has more by any player prior to his 25th birthday. But like Coach said, man, and it's just in Cowboys said, the Panthers, man, they play up to their competition. Think about it. They went into Lambeau Field and they beat the Packers, man. Mm-hmm. Then a few weeks later, they get another. Who they beat later? Was it the Eagles?
Rams.
The Rams. They beat the Rams. And I'm telling you, I could see that happening again today. Now, what's important today, too, is if they win today and the Bucks fall, which is a possibility, a strong possibility, Carolina may clinch a playoff spot today.
Crazy work, huh?
So, man, but in this contest today, you know what? Hey, I called him against Green Bay. I'm calling it today, baby. Seattle gave up 30-something points last week. Carolina at home, that running game. Again, we don't talk about their running game. They got a hell of a running game, too. Carolina at home. Carolina gets the upset over the Seahawks. Sorry, Megan.
Oh, Megan. All right, let's go with now. Two teams that have no playoff aspirations at all in this game. Arizona Cardinals and the Bengals. We'll go quick with this one. Coach Rock, you winner, Cardinals or the Bengals? Coach E, I didn't even know, man. It ain't good. That's good. we go skip you, Coach. Go ahead and get your grub on. Cowboy,
man,
awesome.
I was working with a full plate over there.
Chocolate cake over there. I see him.
The only thing that matters in this game, man, is pride and draft positioning. Both are on the line. Cincinnati just looks to end this disappointing season on a high note. But going into this game, man, with T. Higgins that's questionable, I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals on this one. Carolina just have a lot of work to do. Of course, they, like I said, playing for pride sometimes help a team stand up. But I'm taking Cincinnati on this one.
I got you, Jeremy. Bengals or the Cardinals. And will Jamar Chase get a touchdown? He hasn't scored a touchdown in about 7 games now. Will he get a touchdown today's game?
He'll get one today. I mean, I'm going to go Cincy just because I got to pick one of these two teams. I think the most fun thing is going to be see how many yards end up getting thrown for in this game between Burrow and Brissett, because, man, I could see them passing 600 yards easily between those two. So I think it's going to be one of those high scoring, high intensity, we're just going to air it out down the field for 50 yards every play and see what happens. So but I'm going Bengals on this one.
And we got a real tidbit from Real Fan Sports. Both teams about to give up some yardage on the ground. Chase Brown chasing some bonus money today. We got a lot of that going on. Matter of fact, hey, watch out. They said Sam Darnold needs 4 touchdowns to get 500,000. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, right? I'm gonna go quickly. I'm gonna go Cincinnati as well. What about you, Dolph?
Joe Burrow, since he entered the NFL, has a 60.6 completion percentage in the first 5 seasons of his career, which is the best in the NFL with 20 starts during that span. But this year, Joe has a career low at 63.5. That improves the day they get past the Cardinals at home. And by the way, Trey McBride goes for over 90 yards and a touchdown. The kid has 109 catches as a tight end, and you know he's getting the ball. One of the best tight ends in the league.
Hey, guys, is this the last year we see Burrow in Cincinnati?
I'm going to say no. He comes back.
He'll be back.
When you're losing like that, it just, you say things that's kind of in your head, but you know that money's still there. I'm coming back and play. Now, I think he has a better chance of like being out the league than going to a different team. Andrew Luck style, right? He has a better chance of doing that than going to a different team. The Bengals won't let him walk for shit. I promise you that. You can leave out the NFL or retire, whatever, but you ain't going to a different team. Not under our watch, no. So, yeah, I think Burrow's still with the Bengals next year, easily.
So can I long wolf this one?
Go ahead, long wolf it.
I'm a long wolf this one. Joe Burrow will not be in Cincinnati next year.
Come on.
Oh, wow.
Hot take, huh? What you eating on, Coach?
Man. Different than oatmeal.
It ain't oatmeal.
Chocolate. No, that's chocolate. It's cake.
That's chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
Oh, man. Coach got that. Hey.
You got that sugar rush going on today.
Hey, that's what alcohol do in the morning to you.
Man.
All right, y'all. Well, look, we got another game, AFC North style, Pittsburgh. Yo, win and you are, I believe, AFC North champions. If you lose, you open the window for the Ravens to sneak in as AFC North champions. Pittsburgh's got to go to Cleveland where Myles Garrett is waiting on old man Rodgers, and they got to do without DK Metcalf, Mr. I gotta hit somebody. Your thoughts on this matchup? I'll go first. I'm going with the upset. Give me Cleveland. I smell it. I smell an upset, man. I'm going with Cleveland at home, playing for pride. This ain't even about Shedeur Sanders. It's about the defense of Cleveland going to go out there and cause havoc against the Steelers. I think Shedeur does enough to win this game. I'm going with the Browns, man, with an upset. How about you, Jeremy?
I mean, I like the Browns in this one. No DK Metcalf. Myles Garrett's going to break his record today. I was impressed how they played the Bills last week. I think Sanders, and I'm not going to go too far down the rabbit hole on this, but I think they're going to get him a lot of quick, short passes to get the game started, get him in a rhythm. And Garrett's just going to do his thing. And if I was Rodgers, I would be very, very worried today because as a man, you don't want coming at you.
Nah. Cowboy, who wins this game?
Yeah, it's going to come down to old man winner, old Aaron Rodgers. Pittsburgh clinches the NFC North with the Ravens loss. But like you said, it's going to be all about Garrett and his record, I think, today. Garrett, I think he's going to get about 2, maybe 3 sacks today on Rodgers. Rodgers not so quick to get out of the pocket under duress. So, but it's going to come down to how Aaron Rodgers plays without DK Metcalf, which is very significant. But I think I'm going to still go Pittsburgh on this one.
We got a nugget from Swimming or Chaguner says in the last 8 Steelers-Browns matches, the home team has won. Hey, there we go. And Browns are playing at home. Dolph, your thoughts on this matchup? Who you got?
Myles Garrett gets the record. Now, let me say that. Myles Garrett gets the second record today. But the Steelers win with no DK Metcalf. Look for Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell to be to be key punch today by the Steelers. Also,
hey, let them use you. Let them use you, baby. Let them use you.
You sitting on that paper with all them old eloquent ass words on it, trying to read them.
Coach got that sugar going now.
Take your time, baby. Let them use you. Let them use you,
man.
Oh Lord, let them use you, baby.
Anyway, like I was saying, man, look for Kenneth Gainwell and Jalen Warren to be pivotal in today's game, man.
Vital.
Yeah, they're the only team. The Steelers, they're the only team in the league with those they have 2 running backs over 900 scrimmage yards with no DK Metcalf. Look for them, especially Kenneth Gainwell, to be big in the passing game, and look for Donnell Washington, the big tight end / offensive tackle, to be pivotal today in this contest.
Hey, dog. I'm gonna do it like in the hood, bro. Pittsburgh whipped their ass by 4 teams. Take the AI and all that words you got in front of you. Pittsburgh
Let them use you, baby. Let them use you. Take your time. Say doing church.
It's all right. It's all right.
Let them use you, baby.
Yes, let them use you.
Yes, let them use you. Y'all holler, bro.
You don't want to sit there and got that AI shit and got all them fancy words in front of turning all this tongue in his mouth and shit, man.
It's gonna be an interesting matchup. I'm off the drama. I like the drama, man. If Cleveland can win this one, we got drama in Week 18, which we all want to see from the NFL season. So if that does happen, the ones who did pick the Browns, if that does happen, we got drama for Week 18, and we like that. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling now, y'all. The Jaguars at the Colts have been officially eliminated after that loss by the Chargers. The Chargers still messing up Philip Rivers, huh? God dog it. But anyways, the Colts will now try and play spoiler over their AFC South rival in the Jacksonville Jaguars. How do we feel about this game? Jaguars off of a huge win over the Broncos. Are they really that team, Dolph? Or just a facade? Let me know what's going on with Jacksonville.
This to me is a trap game, a letdown game. You just had that big win that they finally went on the road last week against Denver. Now you come in against a wounded Indianapolis Colts team with 45-year-old old man River. You know what I'm saying? Under center man, but doing his thing. But guess what? I believe the Jaguars they aren't quite ready yet to handle that success, which is kind of good that it happens today. I think it happens today. I got the Colts upsetting the Jaguars today in Indianapolis.
So did the Jaguars now? Did the Jaguars now?
I said Jaguars. Jaguars, baby.
Put the pink in the air,
Jaguars, baby. Pronounce it, baby. Sound it out.
Jaguars.
Come on now.
The Jaguars, baby.
Jaguars. Next time I go to somebody, hey guys, y'all see the Jaguars play?
Oh man, hey Jeremy, how you feel about this Jaguars team against the Colts? Is this a trap game?
I mean, it could be a trap game. I don't see it being a trap game. Jags are going to roll in this one. I mean, I think Philip Rivers, old man Rivers, is Dolph would say, is gonna try and keep it close. But nah, Jags are going to take this. They're going to end up winning their division and moving on. So give me Jags, 35-21.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with Jacksonville as well. I think the life has been sucked out of the Colts over the last month and a half of the season, and this was that nail in the coffin right here. I think they're gonna have a poor game. Just let's get the season over with, man. I think Rivers like I got my 5 extra years of insurance for my family. I'm Gucci, man. I'm Gucci. Appreciate you, Goodell. I'm gonna ride out of this sunset. I got a lot of kids to take care of, man. I'm going with Jags for the win this one pretty easily. How about you, Cowboy?
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm going with the Jags on this one. I think old man said it best. He said, "I'm not here to win games. I'm just here to maintain." So, but with the injury riddled Indiana, Sauce Gardner's out, the Buckner is out. I don't see how the Colts can come in and do anything defensively. It's Jaguars for me. So yeah.
Nah, that Jaguars team does they
Jaguars.
look good. The Jaguars. It's pronounced Jaguars. That's a lot going on. But I like this team. I like the makeup. I like the fact that they found stability in the receiving core too after getting Jacoby Myers. Obviously, they paid the man to service. Man, I'll just get on that. Washington's been phenomenal as well. They found some stability with this team. And of course, now ETN is being that guy. We call him down south of Louisiana, Achan. But we know that Travis Achan and company, he has found his spot now. And I knew something was up when they went ahead and traded Tank Bigsby to the Eagles. They said, you know what, this is our year. We want to assure ourselves that E10 is our guy. And now we got weapons around Lawrence. And look, not saying they're the Texans. We'll find out how that goes because if they win this game, they are the AFC South champions. But I like this Jaguars team to not go far. I would not be surprised if we see a Jaguars versus Texans AFC Championship game. That's all I'm saying. I would be surprised.
I can see that.
We didn't even talk about Brian Thomas.
No, exactly. He's had a bad year, a down year so far, and they have been just clicking on all cylinders over the last 6 or 7 weeks of the season. And it's all started from that trade deadline when they got Jacoby Myers. Man, they haven't looked back since.
Yeah,
I mean they put up 25 plus points 8 straight games now.
Question for all you and everybody in the chat: does this performance this year by the Jacksonville Jaguars does this solidify Trevor Lawrence as officially arriving? Now they've been to playoffs before, but the kind of season that they are having this year and that win they had last week in Denver, was that the moment that the Trevor Lawrence that everyone has been waiting for arrived?
No.
Okay.
I like Lawrence. I always like Lawrence. I just thought that it's Jacksonville, man. They'll find a way to mess you up, man. But I tell you, Lawrence won them quarterbacks. Go ahead and let him go if you want to be Jacksonville. He'll be picked up in 1 minute from somebody else. So so don't do that to yourself, man. Pay that man because franchise quarterbacks are a dime a dozen. You don't get them too often. You got a franchise quarterback right here. Build around him like you've done so far this year, and we'll see how that goes later on.
Minnesota's probably kicking themselves for not doing that with Darnold.
Yeah.
They had Jones too on the same damn team. Jones and Darnold, and went with McCarthy. So All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. We gotta go quick with this now. Buccaneers and Dolphins. Buccaneers got to win to keep themselves floatable for the NFC South title, which they could probably clinch next week if they can win today. They have a match against Carolina. Dolphins, Buccaneers. Dolphins any chance to win this game, Jeremy?
Bucks. Dolphins got no shot. I I mean, they got A-Chain, which always keeps you in a game to some degree, but quarterback play is going to be the difference. And Baker's still playing for something. That team's still got more raw talent on its paper than the Dolphins do. So give me the Bucs on this.
Coach, Bucs and Dolphins.
My question is, both of those teams in Florida, right? So who house is going to cost the most? is the head coach of the Bucs house costing more, or the Dolphins? Because both of them going to be looking for a new home, bro. So both coaches out of that, man. I could give less who wins this shit, but I'm going with the hot dog on this one. They say they got good hot dogs in the stadium. Dress mine up with some chili and shit, and let's roll.
I'm gonna go with Tampa to win this matchup. Quinn Ewers is not that guy. I don't know why Miami thought about even trying to change the whole Tua thing to Quinn Ewers. It didn't look good last week, and it looked good this week as well, man. Buccaneers roll in this matchup, and set up a showdown for the NFC South Championship next week, which will probably be on NBC. Might be. All right, how about you, Cowboy?
Yeah, Miami, they starting their young kid, Quinn Ewers, but Tampa would definitely get after this kid, man, just to see how much he got in, how much he think he's ready to play that quarterback position. I would have stuck with Tua, but hey, like Coach said, it's a matter of who house costs the most. So somebody has to make a bold move and make a decision that could possibly save them their team. I mean, their job. So, but I'm going with Tampa Bay on this one. They still got a lot to play for, like Jeremy said.
All right, now we got.
Yeah, we've been watching the same Bucs team the last several weeks. Because evidently y'all been sipping on what Coach sipping on, eating that chocolate cake. Man, I'm getting upset, man. It ain't no upset, man. Until Tampa Bay gets off this slide, man, and Baker Mayfield has been the reason, throwing crucial interceptions late in games, making bonehead decisions. Until he gets his mind right, and he hasn't gotten it right over the last several years, man, give me Miami, man. That Miami defense playing better. And A-Chain, man, just off the chain, man. Dolphins win this game.
Gotcha. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling then, man.
Oh, no. We can't keep it rocking.
What's up?
Wait, got the wrong wolf this one, don't he?
Oh, yeah, you by yourself. Let's go.
Yeah, you by yourself.
Hey, that was a good one.
Let's do it, baby.
That was a good
one. Now we rocking. Let's go.
I really thought that you did a wolf. I thought you were gonna get cute and do a goddamn hyena or something. But you did good, bro. You did good.
We got Patriots at the Jets, you guys. Real quick, how much the Patriots beat the Jets by? So with you first, Coach.
Oh man.
Where
the game be played at?
New York, New Jersey.
New Jersey, excuse me, yeah.
I got the Patriots winning by 24. Right now, Aaron Glenn doesn't have a clue really what's going on with his team, bro.
Hey, he did say they have a plan. He did say that.
Well, I'm hoping this plan comes to fruition. Dolphin, I'm hoping this plan come in fruition. Look, I used a big word right there. I'm hoping in 2026 that his plan comes, because right now, he fired the DC and they got a lot going on there, man. And what's the running back up for free agent with the Jets?
Breece Hall.
He'll be in New Orleans next year, so I don't know.
Come on with it. Let's go. Yeah, I like that.
I'll take Breece now.
I'll take him all day. Jimmy, what's your score? Patriots and the Jets. What's your score?
Man, I'm gonna go 35-14. I mean, exactly. There's nothing going right for the Jets at this season. Yeah. I feel bad for Breece Hall. I hope he does get out of New York for his own sake. I like him as a player. I think he's incredibly talented on a just terrible team. There's so much work that needs to be done that I thought they were going to try to fix this year, and there's just way too many holes that they've got to fix. So I hope for his sake they get out of there. But yeah, this is going to be steamroll all over it.
Yeah, I got the Patriots winning by 3 tutties as well, 21. Give me 28-7, New England to win that matchup. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling, y'all. Let's go with let's go with the game of the week. We're going game of the week now. Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. Both these teams are fighting for seeding. Eagles can go as high as, I believe, the 2 seed. Bills are still trying to find a way to win that NFC East, man. I mean, AFC East, excuse me. So let's keep it rocking. I'll start with Jeremy first, our fellow Bills. Bills Mafia. How do you see this game going out, and who wins it, man?
Bills win it. I think it's going to be a close one. They're playing for a lot still. They're playing at home. This is the last game at home. So it's going to be one of those, try to wrap up the stadium and the season on a higher note there as far as that goes. And honestly, for me, the thing with the Eagles is that there's still too many broken pieces. They just can't seem to figure themselves out week to week. And talent-wise, they got a ton of it. Jalen Hurts has looked better, but there's just so many question marks I still have of which Eagles team really exists. And Allen's Allen, right? Doesn't matter who's out there. It doesn't matter who he's playing with. He's going to take that team and put it on his back. So I would expect to see a big day out of Allen today. They're going to give Cook the ball. Cook's going to put up another probably 130, 140 yards of scrimmage, 2 touchdowns is what I'm going to go with. I mean, for the Eagles, I do believe Jalen Carter's back, so they have that, which is probably going to help some. And for us, the biggest thing we're going to have to do is make sure we can contain Jalen Hurts. Our rush defense is not good. So if he breaks out of the pocket and starts taking off, it's going to be tough for us. But I still see the Bills winning this in a tight game. Give me 23-20.
Ooh, let's go, Coach.
Right.
We got this game.
Man, I hate the Philadelphia Eagles with a passion.
This is why I love Coach.
Oh, I hate them, bro. After what they did us in the Super Bowl, I'm hoping they start fighting. What's the receiver name that always whining?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. I hope he catch no ball and he go to fighting on the side. I hope Jalen Hurts running, sliding, or soon somebody bust his ass. I'm going with the Bills Mafia. This is my team in the AFC to go to the Super Bowl. I'm going with none other than the Buffalo Bills by 10 in this game.
Let's go, Coach.
Nice.
Yo, your feelings, Cowboy?
Yeah, man. I mean, this is a potential Super Bowl preview, right? Like Coach said. But the Eagles, they're looking to maintain their very slim lead in the NFC, while the Bills try to keep pace with the Patriots in the East. But one thing the Eagles are trying to do, they're trying to bring back Jalen Carter, which I don't think they should have done. 2 weeks ago, the man couldn't do a push-up, so I don't know how much help they think this man's going to be able to do. But the Bills, they must contain Hurts, who's going to look to scramble a little bit. The Eagles will target their the Bills secondary, which is kind of suspect at their safety spot. But I think the Bills have enough to keep the Eagles at bay. But like Jeremy said, that man Josh Allen, I've always liked him. He's going to put the team on his back. Only thing is, he can't fall into these traps of what the Eagles are sure to show him, and that's to bait him into throwing an interception. So they have to keep him in the pocket and keep a good protection for him. But I'm taking the Bills on this one.
Oh, Carlos, you're muted now, buddy.
All right, yeah, I'm muted now. Look at that. I thought my damn kid came in there for a second, like, Daddy, hey boy, get that off the face. Yo, no, I'm going the Eagles, y'all. I'm sorry. Going the Eagles to win this matchup, man. I feel like Philadelphia, this is the time right here. This is the time. I think they're gonna dictate Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen's gonna be Josh Allen. But can you make him and force him to do a couple turnovers that he doesn't want to do? Eagles have that kind of defense. I feel like they put that pressure on Josh Allen, but I think Allen's going to run for his life in this matchup. Look for Allen to use his legs a lot more in this game than usual. But give me Philadelphia to win this one. A very close matchup. I'm going Philadelphia 20, Buffalo 17. How about you, Dolph?
Looking at this game, man, Buffalo at home. I'm going with the Bills, but Josh Allen has to avoid one player in particular right now for the Eagles, and that's young second-year cornerback Quinyon Mitchell. Since week 9, guys, this kid has 9 passes defense and has 8 completions allowed when he's targeted. That kid is straight balling, man.
That boy got his stats and everything. Look at that
boy there. You're gonna have to avoid that kid. And my thing is to Jeremy, and who's the go-to receiver for the Bills? Like when the chips are all pushed into the middle of the table. You need that big first down. You need that game-winning touchdown. Who's the go-to receiver? Is it Dalton Kincaid? Is it Coleman? Who is it?
Man, it's Josh Allen. That's the go-to.
Josh Allen.
It is.
We don't have it. That's the biggest problem we've had for years, is trying to figure out who that is. And then we keep bringing in people. We brought in Palmer. We brought in Curtis Samuel. Like, we keep trying to find these guys that are going to come in and be that saving grace instead of trying to figure out what it is. I mean, Keon Coleman inactive last week, right? Like, he's not done what we expect as a second round pick in his second year to do. I would say if you were like, you have to pick somebody, I'd probably say Kincaid. Kincaid's probably the most reliable outside of Shakir, but Shakir doesn't see as many red zone targets. And I think Kincaid's one of those guys that Allen just has a ton of trust in. And if he's on the field, he's going to look for him if he can get him. But outside of that, it's Allen. It's the Allen game is what it is.
Yeah, Kincaid's that guy, man. Coleman's not happy right now, so he's not going to do a whole lot of going above and beyond that 110% that you want each and every player to put out. But
no, but he needs to, because right now there's a lot of question marks with him in Buffalo, and a lot of people want him out of here. So he's got 2 weeks to really turn things around and kind of change that whole persona that's around him at this point. And I hope he does. I like the kid. I think he's got a ton of talent. I don't know what's broken and what's wrong with him that they have to fix. But he's got to get a doghouse and make them plays.
All right. Carlos, let's go rapid fire, baby. Let's go. Hey, there's one game we didn't touch on because somebody asked about it, and for good reason. The Raiders and the Giants. Quick, everybody. Raiders against the Giants. Who wins? Give me the Raiders.
I'm going Raiders to win this game for some reason.
The first pick in the draft.
Monday night. Here we go. Well, let's talk Sunday. That's the more important game. Sunday. Bears and 49ers. That'll be the last one on the docket. Let's talk about that one, y'all. Bears and 49ers now, both these teams. Yo, people don't realize if the Niners win their last two games, they're the number one seed in the NFC. No one's talking about that potent offense right now that has been they haven't punted the football since November. We are about to be in January. They haven't punted the ball yet, you guys. This Niners offense has been going crazy right now. Yeah. They say, hell, the defense. We know the defense ain't there. They are methodically going down the field against everybody, but now they take on a opportunistic Bears defense, and pride is on the line. First place is on the line for it all. There's still a chance for both teams to be number one seed in the NFC. Who wins this matchup? Let's start with you first, Coach. Let's get you out the way, man.
Man, look, I sit here and I listen to how Dolph laid that out so beautiful about the Chicago Bears, and the music was all sweet and shit, and how they turned it around this year, and how Dennis Allen was in New Orleans for 4 years and didn't do shit. Now he's a great defensive coordinator, and the Bears are this miraculous team. The 49ers whipped their ass today by 10.
Ooh, how about you, Cowboy?
Hey, man, it's going to be the battle of the dynamic duos, Caleb Williams and Luther Burden, and Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey. I'm going to have to take the latter of the two. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey pulls out the win by 10.
How about you, Jimmy?
Niners by 7. It's going to be a good game. And I'm probably wrong because, man, them Bears, every time I think they're going to blow it, they can somehow pull this off. But Niners by 7.
It's a long wolf fight.
I'm with San Francisco as well, man. I
long wolf coming.
24-21. 24-21. Here comes your long wolf. What about you, dog?
There you go.
That's right, baby. Chi-Town Dolphins riding with you, baby. Chi-Town tonight, baby. Brock Purdy throws 2 interceptions and toss up a fumble. Bears win and they run the ball down the 49ers stroke, baby. Bears 24. 49ers 13. Take that.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. All right, Dolphins on you. Let's get out the way, man. Let's get the straight baller.
Y'all know what to do. Cut it short. Carlo, give me the music. Damn it, I was muted again. That damn mute button. Hit the music, baby. Let's get it, baby, and turn it way up, baby. Because where we going, Carlos? There we go. Oh, y'all, here we go. It's time for straight balling, baby. In this segment here, it's simple, baby. We scour around the NFL and we look for that player who we believe is gonna be straight balling out his mind today, baby. Oh man, so when I look, baby, I go to not the NFC North, baby. I'm going to the AFC North. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. What do the Browns have to play for? Absolutely nothing but Myles Garrett. I'm picking him again this week, baby. He is chasing history. And with no DK Metcalf, eventually they're going to have to pass the ball, and that Steelers offensive line's a little shaky, baby. Give me Myles Garrett to break the single season record for sacks, and he will be straight balling today against the Steelers. Let's go.
Hey, I'm going with Ramondre Stevenson of the New England Patriots. They will run up and down all around the New York Jets today. I feel like Stevenson over 100 yards, a touchdown. That's how I'm going with Ramondre Stevenson as my straight balling player of the week. What's up, Jeremy?
Talked about him earlier. Going James Cook. 140 overall yards, 2 tutties. They got to win this game. They win this game, they're going to basically lock up winning out as long as we beat the Jets next week. Cook runs, Cook cooks, we win. Give me James Cook.
Straight balling. Cowboy, who you got?
Oh man, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Cowboy going against his own team. He's going against his own team. What in the world is happening in the NFL? But as the thing said, the NFL continues. So I'm going against my own team. I'm picking Puka Nacua for the Los Angeles Rams to be the straight baller of the week. Our secondary has been suspect all year long. They have been kind of holding up with injuries, but we have not been able to pull it together. Puka Nacua is my straight baller of the week.
Monday Night Football, you guys. Rams and Falcons.
Yeah.
And hey, say the best for last. Coach, who is your straight baller and play of the week?
My straight ball is coming off the bench for the 49ers today. None other than Mr. Brian Robinson. 20 carries for 100 yards and a touchdown. He gonna run that shit down the Bears road.
And that's our straight baller play of the week, y'all.
He didn't even say that with conviction. He didn't say it with his chest. He don't believe that. He don't believe that. Listen, family, listen. This is as the NFL turns. We thank you for joining us. Listen, we'll be here each and every single Sunday through Super Bowl Sunday. And fellas, what we tell them, the doors are now open. So what? Come on in. We'll see everybody next Sunday.
Wait.
We'll see everybody next year.
Before we go, I want to say this with all sincerity, man. Thank each one of y'all for this year, letting us come into your living rooms, your homes, while you're at work, man. Thank you for being there for us, showing us love, showing us support through your good times, through your bad times, through all you went through in 25, man. And from each one of us here, I pray God's blessings on a prosperous 2026 for you all. And I hope God's blessings on your families and each one of y'all. And again, thank y'all, man, for just coming in, a bunch of guys that just act like clowns. And we don't know shit about football. We just talk about it. But you coming with us, you let us come in, and we appreciate y'all, man. And from me and all my guys on there, we love y'all. Thank y'all. May God bless y'all going into the new year, man.
Amen. Amen.
Hey,
happy holidays, y'all. Hey, happy New Year, man. 2026.
Hey, when we be back next week, 2026, baby.
We'll be back next week and next year.
Next year.
See you guys next year.
Hey, enjoy your Sunday of football, family. We out.